If you're somebody who's been exercising regularly and eating healthy for quite a while now, but the scale isn't budging at all, then this short video is for you. To you who's new to my channel, my name is Stefan. I did my undergraduate degree in sports science and went on to do my honors degree in biokinetics. I'm obsessed with everything science and weight loss, and I spend every day, the whole day, helping clients like you lose weight. So let's dive into today's topic. Is it possible to be losing fat without losing weight? Believe it or not, this is more common than you think. You'll hear it all the time. People say, I'm losing centimeters, but the scale isn't moving at all. What's going on? To understand why something like this could be happening, we need to know a little bit of the science behind how fat cells work and how fat loss works. To put how fat loss works into simple terms, if you consume less energy in a day than the body needs, it'll be forced to use stored energy in the form of fat to perform its daily functions. We call this being in a calorie deficit, and there's only one true way to know whether you are in a calorie deficit or not, and that is by using a calorie tracking app, like MyFitnessPal for example. I would highly recommend that you watch these two videos I made on this exact topic. It'll give you a much broader idea of how it all works, and it'll give you all the tools you'll need to really achieve your weight loss goals. I will leave them in the top line of the description below. The second part we should know is the how fat cells work part, and it's a bit more tricky. In essence, the fat cell is designed to store energy, not use energy. So the moment you force it to be emptied for the energy to be used in the body, it'll just fill itself up with water. The water will act as a placeholder until you eat an excess amount of food, breaking your calorie deficit and filling the cell up again. This is why you might be losing size, but not weight. Because your fat cells have started to shrink, but they're still holding onto some water with the hopes to be filled up again. So if you can stay consistent in your calorie deficit for long enough, the fat cell will shrink in its totality, and that's when you will see the weight drop. A good time frame to aim for is 4 to 5 weeks. If you can consistently be on a high protein, low carb diet, even on weekends, which is the most important part, it's only a matter of time until you see your weight on the scale drop. Fat cells aren't the only thing messing with your head when it comes to watching the number on the scale. We should also remember that muscle gets built when you exercise. It's a beautiful thing and you definitely want as much muscle density as possible. But sometimes the increases in mass that is associated with increases of muscle density hides the fact that you're losing fat on a scale. Think about it this way. If you lose 500 grams of fat in a week and you gain 500 grams of muscle in a week, the weight on a scale will stay exactly the same. You will, however, see a change in the mirror. My biggest advice is to take those progress photos. Because fact is, we see ourselves in the mirror every single day. So we miss the small changes that happen on a weekly basis. On the screen, you will see my 18 tips to lose weight. If you have all 18 of them under control and you're exercising 3 to 4 times a week, you should be losing fat, even if the scale isn't moving. You will also see images of people who weigh exactly the same but look completely different. Weight is actually a pretty useless tool when it comes to fat loss, come to think of it. Remember to also focus on how you feel, how much fitter you are, how much better you're sleeping. At the end of the day, it's about all the other things that we're doing that's also progressing in our lives. It's really not all about the weight on the scale. Your weight can fluctuate with up to 3 kilograms in a week without you even gaining 1 gram of fat or losing 1 gram of fat. Water retention is a thing. Bowel movements impact it. Even your menstrual cycle has an influence on it. And all of this still has zero impact on your total fat loss. There's a big difference between weight loss and fat loss. Stay consistent, work hard, and have a plan. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Being in fantastic shape is possible for everyone. I see it all the time in my clients. Don't give up. That's it from me for today. I hope you got some good value from this video. Remember, I share a lot of health and weight loss tips on my Instagram, so I'll see you there. Remember to click the like button below. See you in the next video. Cheers.